in here. The Samus, and it looks like going back to the Game & Watch. So maybe this is a run back from bracket here. Let's see who
Yeah.
can take it here. I do think Samus is not a bad choice against Game & Watch. So we'll have to see who plays this, matchup better. Can JJcat take it 2-0, in sets against player 7?
Yeah, and I do know like earlier on winners, P7 was using the Game & Watch when he lost 2-1 to JJcat.
I gotcha. Okay, so it'll be interesting here. I mean, player 7 not being touched yet. But there it goes. The up B to get some percent, a grab. Okay, a couple aerials. Okay, and a quick up B. And oh my goodness, what a stock.
I was not.
Oh my gosh.
Both of stock right there from JJcat.
JJcat saying, no, you're going to try to show off, put like 50 on me. How about a quick stock? I mean, player 7 took one up B and died for it. He was not able to fade back far enough to get out of grab range, and boy, did JJcat take advantage of it. If I was player 7 right now, I'd be fuming. I mean, that is such a great stock from JJcat. But I know that JJcat's got to be careful here because Game & Watch definitely has a way to deal with these projectiles. So just because he's a light character and dies to the combos really easily, does not mean he has Samus has an easy matchup here.
Yeah, and P7 with a quick response, only taking 23% before taking the stock off JJcat. So even with a huge start, game still even.
Yeah, definitely even, and you could tell. I mean, player 7 was going all in on that first stock, but once he died, he's really slowed it up and is playing it a lot safer, and it looks like it's paying off for him. But let's see what JJcat can pull out of this. We saw last time one grab was all it took, but now they're at too high of percents, it looks like, obviously, to make anything happen. But definitely a close game. Both players not wanting to lose to the other, you can tell. They're like, no. Because, I mean, this is it. I mean, losers finals. You've made it so far. It would be so, heartbreaking to lose at this point.
Yeah, for sure.
It looks like player 7 is taking the advantage here because Samus just not having an easy time recovering against Game & Watch. Luckily, Samus does have a couple of mix-ups with the being able to just latch on to the side with her grab, but does not make it easy. I mean, Game & Watch has a lot of options to just stall himself out in the air. Just throwing out every move in his arsenal, trying to attack on, get a string started. There it goes. Nair to up airs. All day. All day for Game & Watch.
Yeah, it's just their bread and butter is what they love to go to.
Alright, okay, but hey, that's another stock for JJcat. Maybe some bad DI there. I didn't think he would quite die off that dash attack. But now you're worried if you're player 7. All it takes is that same combo off the top platform. And is he going for it? Oh, I thought he might, but maybe the percents are off. It looks like about the same time as last time. But, okay.
Large shot right there, lots of damage.
Yeah, okay, JJcat not wanting to try to risk it on that top platform for any kind of cheesy combos. Let's see if he can pull something off here. No, just, let's take center stage. Keep Game & Watch from having center stage. That's all he's doing here. And it's working, but Game & Watch's up B so tricky to get around. And now you're at an interesting point. All it takes is an up smash, and player 7 throwing it out, trying to catch him. That back air almost going to do it, too. Oh, no, the tech. It's not enough, but he can get back, and there's the down air to finish it. What a game one. Player 7 digging his heels in after a really crazy first stock coming up from JJ. It's going to be a rough one to come back from if you're JJcat. I mean, you had the lead and a really good lead. And to lose after that kind of a lead, I mean, it does a lot to you, You really got to get your mental game back in it, or else the game 2 is going to go over in a heartbeat. Looks like they're doing some switching up here. Let's not run it back, they say. Let's change up stages a little bit. Maybe some character swaps even? I don't think so. I feel like both of these players are pretty true to these characters. Especially after both of them doing so well that game. It really did seem either one of them could have taken it.
Yeah, change of stage, something, I guess, something more Samus favored.
Maybe, but you would think having that nice battlefield platform, but okay, I can see it. Here we go to Town and City instead. Which I get it. It's still a tri-platform, which I know Samus probably prefers those tri-platform stages to get extensions off of their combos. I mean, being able to throw out multiple aerials, hit a couple forward airs, a couple up airs, I mean, really goes a long way with this character. There we go. We're seeing these grabs come out. And I guess it being a little bit... not even wider, but the platforms are spread out more, so it's easier to kind of escape. You're not just going to get camped on one platform. There's more ways to reach center stage. And this is another great time for Samus here. I mean, Game & Watch loves those platforms to kind of help him camp, but Samus can make use of the FD-like stage to kind of get back and try to retake center stage. I mean, once again, JJcat out to a lead, but that did not say much last time, so... Wow, what a read! He thought he would hang on a little too long, and sure enough, player 7 set out a little too long, but oh no.
Full bucket, and I think that's going to be a really strong bucket since it's just a one-hit projectile.
I mean, yes, I mean, that's going to be brutal if he can land it. And all it takes is, you know, one throw into bucket, or just use bucket to get out of a combo. It could kill JJcat. So JJcat's got to play this really carefully if he wants to keep tacking on to this lead. I mean, there you go. JJcat, I think, is doing it really, you know, right on the nose here. You got to try to outspace the spacer, you know? Put Game & Watch at your blaster's range. Don't let him get all these little chip damage in. Just keep firing your blasters. I mean, he can no longer really bucket them. If he buckets, he has to get rid of it. So JJcat can honestly just keep throwing it out, not have to worry too much until Game & Watch decides to use the bucket.
Yeah, bucket's
so
off deck, and it looks like it's kind of hurting P7.
I was about to say,
right now.
If I'm player 7, it's like, how long should I have held on to that one-hit kill? Because now I don't get to use it, you know? Now I died, I mean, and now I'm down a full stock. So, interesting to just keep it, because, I mean, it was so crucial in that early rounds of the first stock was just being able to absorb these projectiles, or even reflect some of them back, depending on what it was. So, we will see how player 7 is able to respond here, because this is another brutal stock. Both of them being taken from him, and JJcat not letting up at all.
Yeah.
You see the upbeat coming out. It's a great kind of get off me option, and both of these characters have it as this, hey, no, you're too close, I need to get out. Just like there. Player 7's like, I don't really want to get up from this, so we'll just upbeat. I'll let you deal with my upbeat, which is not really... There it is, finally using that bucket. But you gotta think, was that too late to use the bucket? I mean, he's now 75 on his last stock, and I mean, hey, can we see the hammer? Okay, I was about to pop off. I was about to pop off. But there it is! I mean, oh my goodness, so close to a stock right there.
Great. The game's even, so it might have been good to hang up in that bucket.
Yeah, so let's see. I mean, but JJcat's still having the lead here. I mean, player 7's off at 98%. There's so many hits from JJcat that just end player 7's game 2 here. You know, player 7 probably hoping to take it a clean 2-0, but obviously both players are like, no, this has got to be the most intense game we can make it. Oh no, that was so unfortunate, but he missed. Samus has got away his back, but that back air not quite steal it. Oh, you know, player 7 is sweating, but there it goes. That's going to take the stock. And great game from player 7. Yeah. After getting 2 really brutal stocks, he was able to dig in and once again take back that game.
And now we're going into game 3. tournament game for JJcat.
I know, we're having to sit here and think, like, JJcat, are you going to be able to try to reverse this here? I mean, it's a now very tall hill to climb because JJcat's gotten everything they could have wanted. They've gotten all those early stock kills, but it hasn't been enough so far. So what is JJcat's, option here? What is he able to do in this Game 3 scenario differently to somehow overcome Game & Watch? If he plays too safe, I mean, it's just going to get him slowly get tacked up on percent from this Game & Watch. So, I mean, does he just have to be even more aggressive and just hope it works? Or is there something else that he's able to do?
Yeah, I mean, JJcat, like, there's multiple times throughout the sets where their games where he was holding on to the lead. He sort of just let P7 get himself back into it.
Yeah, and once again, we're seeing it right again here. I mean, look how explosive JJcat is right out of the gate. Playing with very good options, reading player 7, and just dealing with all of his options. So, what keeps happening? Why is his closing game so weak right now? He seems like he's got this matchup down to a T pretty much. So, what is holding him back from just taking the game?
Well, just sort of struggling to finish right now.
And I know how hard it can be when you get so close and you just can't seem to get rid of the stock. It feels like it goes on for hours, even though it's only a couple minutes. But he's got to figure out something, because I'm telling you, Game & Watch does not mind if the game keeps going on longer and longer. He's got so many little poke options that it really does not matter to Game & Watch. If you can't steal these stocks early, Game & Watch will find a way to come back in this. Here we go. He's got him in right where he wants him. And once again, JJcat taking the first stock. Not as explosive as the other game's first stock, but still a great first stock from both of them. But now JJcat is looking like he's going to lose it right as soon as he takes it. So let's see if he can get any extra credit here, because it looks like player 7 is like, I'm going to throw out back air, up smash, all these moves that are hard to punish. But JJcat's still able to do it and keep it up. I mean, do you think maybe he is now able to get in this mental space he wasn't able to before? I mean, because we've seen we've seen these kind of percents before on these two players.
Yeah, we've seen him with leads like this before. Just like, he needs to just finish on the last stock and not let P7 fight his way back in.
Because, yeah, like we say, Game & Watch has so many great kill options. It doesn't take much, and here we go. JJcat higher than he's ever been, but the up smash, of course, he dropped shield instead of rolling away. But not a whole lot of great options there. So now we just got to see, can he close it out, or is he going to crumble? We're finally able to see player 7 play the game a little bit, because he had not been playing for a while, but boy, is he already back in it.
He's already starting to crumble.
And wow, he's already even. From a 2-stock lead to being down in percent. That's got to be hitting hard, and he has got to find an option that is not getting ledge guarded by a Game & Watch, but it looks like it's going to be just that, but luckily that platform was there, or else he would have been out of this match. And out of losers. I mean, it would have been it for him. So he's still in it nonetheless. We've seen him do better. We've seen him play so well. We know he has it in him. He just has to find his opening, and right now, this Game & Watch is not letting him have any openings. He keeps going for those grabs, which I know it's the bread and butter start, but when they aren't landing, what other options does he have? You think you've got to dig into the pockets a little deeper. But no.
Landing on the Game & Watch and dying for it. That's going to be 3-0 by player 7. Getting redemption from winners.
And once again, I mean, JJcat every single game started off so fiery, so much in the lead. But